How's it going, everybody? Joey here, and Nintendo just announced that we are going to begin a direct, one final direct for the original Nintendo Switch. This will be tomorrow, March 27th. We will record this the day before. However, I am not alone.
No, you are not alone.
Yes,
For I have come.
We are joined by the wonderful Denmark, today for our
Yes.
discussion.
It is me. I am wonderful. Hello.
I
I am here to talk about the Switch. One.
Yeah.
Not the second one.
Yeah.
The first one.
Who cares about the Switch 2? You know how many games are on the Switch 1? Like at least 3. But no, going into the Direct, so we're going to have 30 minutes, so about average length Direct. This isn't a partner showcase, this is a full-blooded Direct, so we're going to give a couple of first-party titles dropped, some third parties, probably an indie or two thrown in there. But yeah,
Good stuff.
no, I'll be honest, so I was thinking about this the other day. So, Xenoblade Chronicles X came out last Friday, and as of that game, we don't have any Nintendo games coming out that we know the release date for since then. Which is not something we've had for, I think, over 10 years with Nintendo. Pretty much since the Switch came out. We've always known, like, yes, we saw Mario Kart 9, but we don't know when it's coming out outside of this year. This is the first time where we've really been in the dark. But no, going with that. Yes, very dark. So, it's a weird situation, because obviously they have to fill in the gap of, obviously the Switch 2 isn't coming out in a couple of months. So,
Not yet.
I think that's going to be the main point of this Direct, is pretty much, hey, here's a few games to kind of hold y'all over until the Switch 2 comes out. So I don't think we're going to get anything crazy, no, like what we just brought up, no Mario Kart 9, no new big Zelda game or Mario game. Nothing crazy. I guess, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw it over to you. What are your expectations going into this?
So I don't really have much expectations, but I do have hopes and dreams. That's what I have.
Yeah.
What I would really like to see, for me to like something just like, you know, before the Switch 2 launches again, it's I would like some DLC. I would like to spend more money. And what would I want to? What kind of DLC would I like? You should ask, by the way. Ask right.
Oh, sorry. What kind of DLC would you like?
Oh yes, Joe. That is a brilliant question. Brilliant. I would like DLC for Pikmin 4. Very much.
Yes.
I would love that. Are we gonna get that? I don't know. I'm hoping really bad.
Like, I would love if they would just do like a $5 pack of like Dandori, like give me like 10 Dandori levels.
Yes.
I would be hey, or just
anything.
Just online. If they give me online Dandori, I would take that.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Just like nothing else is added to the game. Just like online, you can play with friends or play with random people. Maybe you can like earn points and like rise up a leaderboard.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I would love that. Anything Pikmin related, I'll take.
Yeah,
even Pikmin 2. No, Pikmin Bloom. I mean, sorry, not Pikmin 2.
No, honestly, I didn't even think about DLC. Well, probably will. I don't. It's one of those things that like Splatoon 3's done with its DLC. Mario Kart 8's done with its DLC.
Definitely.
Like Pikmin 4, maybe, but what? That game's now 3 years old now, something like that.
Yeah, it released in 2023, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think it was like because it was right after Tears of the Kingdom. It was a few months after that.
Yeah.
So, I was at least thinking of Nintendo games that have come out in, like the last year or two. I feel like those are the games you want to put DLC for, but I don't know. Also, they gave DLC to Mario Kart like what 5 years later.
That's true.
So
I mean, they did also Mario Kart is weird. They had 2014, and then they had DLC in like 2015, and then they had nothing until 2017, and then nothing again until like 2022 or something. So,
honestly, I don't think they expected Mario
Kart
Kart 8 Deluxe to sell as well as it did on the Switch. I think that's why
yes,
we didn't get DLC till way later.
It's crazy how much it is. It's the
like,
most sold one, right?
Yes, it's like over 70 million units on just the original Switch alone. I think it's another like 10 on Wii U. But
Oh my god.
no. So going in, we're gonna talk about some leaks here, some rumors, some leaks.
Ooh, spicy.
Mainly because we don't have much to go off of for this direct.
Yeah.
So there has been rumblings that we might be getting a new Kirby game this year.
Kirby?
When I say new, I use the term new lightly, as in we're going to be getting a remake of a beloved Kirby game. That being Planet Robobot.
Is it the robot one?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
it's the robot one. Oh, let's go.
So
I'm not involved at all with leaks. I'm very happy to hear this.
So this has been leaked for, I think, since like late last year. So it's one of those things of like,
oh really?
Is it happening? But we've heard it from. If I was gonna put my money on any leaks that we've heard, it would be this one, just because one, I'm a diehard Kirby fan, and I would love to see more Kirby games. Yeah. But also, we keep hearing about this over and over again, and it's kind of it's a type of title of. I don't really feel like you want to launch your new system with a remake of a 3DS game. So I feel like this is kind of that perfect game of like, hey. We're remaking Kirby Planet Robobot. Nothing crazy. We're gonna clean it up. Maybe add like a new mode or something. Here it is for like $50, and nice and simple. And it's just a nice little buffer between the two consoles. Just like how we've gotten, like honestly, the last year's been a lot of remakes. Where we just talked about like Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. We had Thousand Year Door remake.
The Donkey Kong one as well, right?
Donkey Kong came out back in January. Who could forget about that? Came out the same day they announced the Switch 2.
Oh, really?
It did. Literally the same day Donkey Kong Country HD came out, they announced the Switch 2. The trailer came out.
Talk about being overshadowed.
I know.
That's crazy.
Poor Donkey Kong.
That's crazy.
No, actually, going with Donkey Kong to something that's been rumored for several years, and I honestly just don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. There have been rumblings of a 3D Donkey Kong game for several years now.
That would be sick, actually. I'm not a super big fan of 3D games, but I'll take a Donkey Kong one. That seems interesting, actually.
Yeah, apparently, from what we've heard the rumblings of, it's going to be made by the same team that made Mario Odyssey.
Ooh.
And apparently this is the big
spicy.
game that they've been working on for years. Like, since Bowser's Fury, pretty much. So...
Well, that means they're gonna have the old DK model and not the one in Mario Kart 9.
I don't know. I'm curious to see if that Donkey Kong model is just going to be in Mario Kart 9, or if that's the new design for Donkey Kong going forward.
I really want it to be the new design. I think it's time for him to get a glow up.
I like it. No, yeah. Like, I like the new one. I just wonder... Because there's been the talk of, like, oh, maybe they're going to have different skins and outfits in Mario Kart 9. Like how Toad does.
Yeah, that could be true. Yeah.
So maybe, like... Which I wouldn't be against that either. Like, hey, here's, like, a movie Donkey Kong. One looks more like the movie one. And here's, like, old school Donkey Kong. Here's, like, Here's, like, 8-bit Donkey Kong. For... Why not?
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, that's true. He does sort of remind me of the Donkey Kong Jr. guy.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Jr. I would love for them. Just bring back Donkey Kong Jr. He was in the first Mario Kart. Why not?
He was. Yeah. Give it.
But,
Give.
Yeah. No, so I really... I don't know. I'm the biggest thing I'm struggling with here is, are we going to get any new... Like, no remakes, no remasters, HDs, whatever. If we're going to get any new games, and if we get a new game, what franchise would it be from? Because, like, I think Zelda's off the table. Yeah. Mario's off the table.
Yeah.
What else? Like, Animal Crossing, no.
Yeah,
we wouldn't be getting a new Mario Party. We just got one a couple months ago.
Yeah, no Splatoon either, right?
No, Splatoon 4. They just finished up Splatoon 3. So Splatoon 4 probably... I think we won't see Splatoon 4 till next year. Honestly.
Yeah, at least.
Right. That's like the difficult thing here. It's like... That's why, like, Kirby, I'm like, okay, the last Kirby game was 2024. With the Return to Dreamland remake. So, like... Yeah. Obviously, they're working on a sequel for Forgotten Land for the Switch 2. But another, like, 2D remake, that's good. like, it makes me wonder, is this the time Nintendo be's a bit risky, and then maybe we get a Star Fox game? Or F-Zero game?
I don't want that either.
You know what?
I don't want either of them.
Then what do you want? Throw me. What's your what game? Give me a game.
I just want Pikmin and Mario Kart. That's all I want. I think Metroid could be cool.
That's, you know what? I would have felt so stupid if we didn't bring a Metroid Prime 4 today. Honestly, I think at least 5 to 8 minutes, a majority of this direct, they're probably gonna have a big spotlight for Metroid Prime 4, because that's coming out this year, and it's not a Switch 2 game. It's gonna be for the original Switch.
I would like to. I've never played Metroid. Well, I mean, I did play it on the Wii U, on the Nintendo Land thing, but I don't really think that's the same thing. It's like a real Metroid game.
No, but I've played some of the 2D games on like NSO, but I haven't played any of the Prime games. I own Prime 1. I own all the Prime games. I have 1, 2, and 3.
Of course you do.
Well, because I just, if I find it for a good deal, I'm gonna buy it. But I haven't played any of them, and I would like to play them before Prime 4 comes out. I guess, so going with that.
The Prime ones, are those like 3D?
Yeah, those are like fully
3D. About Metroid. Okay.
So Metroid Prime, because I was on the GameCube, they're like, oh, it's Metroid, and it's in 3D. Ooh. Wow. Back when that was
Halo, but on Nintendo. Crazy.
Yeah, close enough. But so I guess I feel like this is we're gonna see a big showcase for the game. I think this is gonna be. I don't think it'll be the one last thing, but I can see this like halfway through the direct. Like, okay, this is a game we're gonna talk about for like 7 minutes. Like we're gonna talk about this game for a while. Because it's the only big game that we know they have coming out this year. We just don't. And they'll probably give us a release date, I would imagine.
Hopefully.
I almost want to say this is going to be a summer title, like June or July.
All right, interesting.
That's what. I'm gonna say June. Let me look at some dates here. I'm gonna say exact date. June. Let's say June 13th. It's going to be the release date for Metroid Prime 4.
Okay, I'll say 14th then.
14th?
Then whoever gets closer wins.
Okay, good. Right? Sounds good. But no, that's...
Why would you pick 13th? Isn't that like the unlucky number?
Well, it's Friday. I just picked a random Friday in June.
Friday 13th. You picked
okay,
Friday
I didn't think about
13th.
That. I didn't think about that. I was just thinking, okay, it's gonna come out on a Friday. Let me pick like a Friday in like the middle.
The unluckiest date in history.
Yeah,
yes,
well, that fits.
This is it. I'm gonna gamble on this one.
Metroid
Brilliant.
Prime 4. Remember when Prime 4 got announced in 2017? We've been waiting for this game for a long time. I think Friday the 13th fits Prime 4.
Oof.
So it would do for another Mario sports game.
Yes, I would like to see tennis again.
That's another. I was gonna say baseball. We haven't got a Mario baseball game since the Wii.
Yeah. I haven't played the Sluggers, right? That's what it's
Sluggers. Called. Yeah, I love Sluggers. We have
played any of them.
On the Switch, we have Tennis Aces. We have Super Rush. We have football. Battle League.
Oh yeah, we do. I forget that one exists.
Mario Strike. I know everyone forgets that one. That one just kind of came and
such huge hype to it, and then it just died because there was nothing in the game.
Yeah, that's one of the few Mario games I did not buy on the Switch. I've never played any of the Strikers games. I never really got the appeal of it. I've never been much of a soccer guy, so I'm just kind of like, oh. Yeah.
Right. Well, I've played the Strikers one, but I haven't played the Sluggers one. Then no.
Yeah,
fair.
but.
That's fair.
But so yeah, if they release Sluggers or whatever they want to call another baseball game, that would be all for Mario Sports on the Switch. No, I think that's another good one because that's something you can release and it's like no one's gonna go. Well, I would go crazy for Mario Baseball, but most people aren't. But that's a game that you just put on the shelf and like it's a good one for like Christmas or birthday. Like, oh, here's your new Mario game
Definitely.
for the original
There you
Switch,
go.
and it'll sell like a few million copies. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect little game to there. And then we could say we have
That'd
all
be
the
nice.
sports games on the Switch. No, yeah, I think that.
What else could they do in terms of sports? I don't know if they're swimming.
Swim. Well, I feel like then you get into
whole game
the
dedicated to
Olympic
swimming.
games. The Olympic games, like the Mario
Oh,
Sonic
yeah.
Olympic games, they
That's
have
true.
swimming. They cover a lot of those other sports.
But they haven't done. They've lost the licensing for that, right?
They
The
lost
license.
the license to that because the Olympics Association wanted to
2020?
focus on freaking crypto crap.
Crypto?
Yeah, it's
my
some crypto company owns the rights to the Olympic video games now, I think. And they're like making like a crypto Olympic Games video game. Honestly, told this to bring up Sonic and third parties. We might
Sonic.
see a bit of Sonic Crossworlds, but I don't think we'll get a big spotlight for that.
Yo,
Sonic-
isn't there a new Sonic game? The new Sonic racing thing. I want
Yeah,
that.
Sonic
Give me that.
Crossworlds. That's what I'm talking about. That we'll probably see
okay, that's
that
that one.
here because Nintendo and Sonic just go well together. We'll probably see the Dragon Quest HD 2D games are supposed to come out this year on Switch. We'll probably see some of that. I don't know. I'm really struggling to think. Like, it's just we're in this really. I think the biggest thing in this direct going into it, in which I think it's just kind of been the theme of this video, is it's hard to predict what's going to be in here more than ever, because
Yeah.
you have the Switch 2 Direct next week, and it's like, why would you announce like a new Zelda game on the original Switch? Why would you announce a new Mario game? Why would you announce even like Animal Crossing, Splatoon, heck, even like Kirby? Will probably get the Planet Robobot remake, but they're not gonna announce a new Kirby game tomorrow.
No.
And I think that's why I'm really hoping. Like, I've never played a Star Fox game before. Going back to Star Fox,
You
but
haven't?
like, no, I haven't. I own a couple of them.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
was just
played a
gonna
Star
say,
Fox
I'm sure you own like all
Oh,
of them,
yeah.
but you just haven't touched them.
But
It would not surprise me at all.
yeah, but going to my point is, I feel like now is the perfect time of like, okay, at this point, this is if you release a Star Fox game and it doesn't do well, it's not going to really hurt Nintendo because they have a new console coming out.
Yeah.
This is the time
That's
of
true.
let's be a bit more experimental. Let's release maybe a Star Fox game. Let's release
Why not?
Rhythm Heaven. Give us a Rhythm Heaven game. We haven't had one of those since what, the 3DS?
Oh god. Dance Dance Revolution.
Give us a DDR Mario Mix sequel. Like, I think
Oh,
this is the year where you be experimental.
You know what?
Because
Give us Birdo. Birdo game.
there's a Bordeaux
I'm all here
game.
for it. Give me a Birdo game.
Is that going to be your craziest prediction?
That's gotta be my craziest prediction. Watch it be a Birdo game and you shoot eggs and
Gotcha.
stuff.
Alright, so I guess, yeah, as
Crazy.
we're wrapping up here, something I like to always do
Yeah.
in my prediction videos is we have one pretty much just like crazy prediction that's like 99% sure
Never
it's
gonna
not
happen.
going to happen. But there's just that 1% of like, maybe. I said
Maybe.
Thousand Year Door remake and it happened. So
That's true.
it
That's sick.
happened. So I guess is yours going to be the Bordeaux game?
Mine is gonna be the Birdo game. But it's
Oh,
not gonna be 99%. It's gonna be like 100% approved. by
Gotcha.
Nintendo. I'm gonna call them after this. Gonna have a
That
little
means I
chat.
have that. Okay, let me think. Let's see. Because again, I did not come into this prepared whatsoever, so. You know, I don't think it's going to be the one last thing. This isn't really even a Nintendo game. But
Right.
it's something that I feel like would
Is it
be
Sonic?
at a direct. No, it's not Sonic. We already know the Sonic game we're getting this year.
Alright, sorry. Yeah.
I'm gonna say tomorrow, THQ Nordic is gonna walk into the door. They're like, we are gonna bring back one of our beloved franchises, which was exclusive to the Nintendo Wii, and they're gonna make the Blob 3. We are gonna get a third
We're not
game.
gonna get the Blob 3.
We are gonna get the
I
Blob
didn't even know what
3.
the Blob was.
on the Switch.
For it.
It'll be on the Switch, and this won't be like the big. This, like I said, this probably just be like in the middle of the direct. This won't be the big final thing.
It's something completely random.
It's very random.
Like the Birdo game.
But there was a nugget of like, THQ Nordic has been bringing back a lot of the old stuff. So it's like
I keep hearing Nordic, and I keep thinking of Sweden.
Yeah.
And the Nordic countries.
Well, that's what the way.
Swedish.
Yeah, the company.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Because there was a Nordic Games bought
Europe.
THQ, and yeah.
All right. Let's go.
And then they changed their name to THQ Nordic because THQ is a much more recognizable name than Nordic.
True, true.
No, that is going to be my crazy prediction because honestly, I have no idea what we're going to get in this direct. I'm very excited for it because I feel like this is. I'm not, like I said, not expecting to get any crazy. Like, we're not going to get no Pikmin 5 or Mario Odyssey 2. But I think it's going to be a lot of stuff that's just going to be like, no, like, that's cool. Like, if Planet Robobot's there tomorrow, I'd be like, heck yeah. Like, I'm not going to lose my mind, but I'm going to be excited for it, you know?
Hopefully I don't get spoiled. I'm going to be on a boat tomorrow when the direct goes off, and I don't have any reception. I will have to rely on the Wi-Fi on the boat, and they're usually not very good.
I won't lie, so I'll go and talk about this now. I will be reacting to the direct tomorrow, but I won't be reacting to it live, because I won't be able to react to it live till probably about 2 hours later. So...
Joey, unbelievable.
I didn't think we were going to have a direct I took off the day off for the Switch 2 direct. I didn't think this was going to happen.
Oh my god.
But...
That's true.
I will be streaming it live. If you watch this when the video comes out tomorrow, I'm going to say noon Eastern time, so 12 o'clock Eastern time, about 2 hours after the direct premieres. Hopefully a little bit sooner than that, but at the very least by then. So stay tuned for that. But no, I think going with that, like, this whole discussion was mainly based around leaks, like, leaks and stuff we've kind of heard through the grapevine, so... I think it kind of shows where we're at, but I think this direct will pretty much get an idea of what we're getting for the rest of the year for the Switch, and then next week we'll figure out what we're getting probably for the next several years, because we're going to see the next big new console. I think it's a very exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. We're getting...
Yes.
You know, I think we're in the best possible timeline to be getting 2 directs within a couple of days of each other. 2 big directs.
That's true. That's true.
So you gotta be excited for that.
One arguably bigger than the other one.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. I think this one will have the Switch 2 direct. We probably won't have another direct until like the end of the year, or maybe the beginning of next year, depending on how much they show off at the Switch 2 direct. Because
we'll see.
You know what? I'll go and say this now. I think the Switch 2 Direct, they're going to pretty much tell us all the games coming out this year. Between these 2 Directs, we're going to know the full slate for Nintendo this year, and it's just going to be a matter of waiting for it to come out.
I hate that part. But you have to wait. It's got to be so painful. They're going to be like, Mario Kart 9 releases in 8 years.
Oh, God. Please enjoy Mario Kart 8 2.
Yes.
It's
Ultra Mega Deluxe. We've added 2 tracks.
New funky mode.
New battle mode.
Yeah, Battle Pass. Give me Mario Kart Battle Pass.
Oh, God.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. Let us know in the comment section below. What do y'all think? What do y'all expected from the direct? Give us your predictions. Like I said, I will be here tomorrow. Streaming my reaction to the direct, so please look forward to that. And thank you to Denmark, of course, for joining me for this last minute recording.
Thank you for hitting me up. And it's been lovely. I got stream in 2 minutes.
Yeah, you have 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes. You're good.
I am fine. I can be late.
No, but if y'all want to check him out, I will have his link in the description. So go, please check him out. Give him some love. Let's see if we get him to 750 subscribers. So I think you're like 7.
Oh, yes.
You have 700 something.
I'm on 711 now. 711.
So yeah, we could get him 40 more subs. Come on.
Yeah, come on. 39 actually, but yes.
Alrighty. So we're gonna go wrap it up
Alright.
here. Thank y'all so very much for watching.
Bye,
I hope
gamers.
y'all enjoy. As always, please take care of yourselves. Drink some water.
Drink some
Have
water.
a wonderful rest of y'all
Yes.
tonight. Bye bye.
Bye bye.